Hello everyone, welcome back to Dugout Daily. I'm Charlie and today we have another video. This time we are previewing the match where relegation threatened Luton and a faltering Manchester City square off at Kenilworth Road on Sunday afternoon in the Premier League after both suffering excruciating one-goal losses in midweek. Before we get going, make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Dugout Daily, the football channel. Hit the Apex TF1 channel and at MCFC Hibs on Twitter. We will get going then, and the Hatters fell victim to a sensational Arsenal comeback in a 4-3 defeat to the league leaders, while the reigning champions deserved nothing against Aston Villa and got exactly that in a 1-0 loss. Having held Liverpool to a draw at Kenilworth Road while also restricting a then rampant Tottenham to just a 1-0 win, there was quiet optimism that Luton could add another twist to the title tale when Arsenal made the trip to their humble home on Tuesday. Elijah Adebayo and Ross Barkley were the beneficiaries of two David Raya howlers as Luton came from behind to lead 3-2, having seen Gabriel Oso's first half strike cancelled out by his namesake Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli, but a Kai Havertz leveller produced a heartbreaking header from Declan Rice 7 minutes into injury time. As ecstatic Arsenal fans collapsed over the advertising hoardings, the Luton faithful were left dumbstruck and dejected, but Rob Edwards still managed to cut a relatively calm figure after the game, having witnessed his newly promoted side go toe-to-toe with the league leaders for 97 minutes. As praiseworthy as the host's efforts were, a 10th defeat from 15 this season leaves Edwards' men below the dotted line in 18th, owing to Everton's surprise beating of Newcastle on Thursday, and they remain without a point, without a single top-flight clean sheet all season. However, finding the net in 6 of their last 7 games, including each of their last 3, offers a small sliver of hope that they can right their recent wrongs this weekend, and the visitors could have done with taking a leaf out of Luton's attacking book at Villa Park. 13 times Unai Emery had come face to face with Pep Guardiola in the dugout, and 13 times the former Arsenal, PSG and Villarreal head coach failed to win, but his vibrant Villa outfit played the treble winners off the park in the West Midlands and were belatedly rewarded in the second half. Manchester City rolled our luck for 74 minutes before coming unstuck as Leon Bailey's drive ballooned off Ruben Diaz's toe and into the back of the net, and the citizens, who only fired a paltry 2 shots on goal throughout the contest, were highly fortunate not to lose by more at Villa Park. After Erling Haaland was denied by a fine Emiliano Martinez double save in the first half, Manchester City's attacking threat was totally nullified as our alarming winless run stretched to 4 matches in the Premier League, leaving us down in 4th in the winter rankings. While our attacking return of 36 goals remains unrivalled, Guardiola's underperforming troops now have a 6-point disadvantage to make up to leaders Arsenal and travel to Luton, having only won 1 of our last 5 Premier League away contests and losing 3 of them. That gap has now extended to 7 points after Liverpool beat Crystal Palace. The visitors will be forced to lift a different curse if we are able to pull ourselves out of the rut this weekend, as Luton have remarkably won their last 7 home league games against the reigning top-flight champions since a 2-1 loss to Liverpool in 1985, but have failed to overcome City in each of their last 9 league attempts. So Luton's form in the Premier League in their last 6 is a loss, a draw, a loss, a win, and 2 defeats. Manchester City's form in our last 6 Premier League games is 2 wins, 3 draws, and a loss. And Manchester City's form in all competitions is a win, 2 draws, a win, a draw, and a loss. Luton received a timely double defensive boost before the visit of Arsenal, as Alfie Doughty shook off the hip concern which saw him sit out the loss to Brentford, while Ted Mengi also battled back from a knee problem to make the first 11. Albert Sambi-Lokonga couldn't face his parent club in midweek, but could now be back in the fold too, having entered the final stages of his recovery from a thigh problem, while Tom Lockyer with a back injury and Marvellous Nakamba with a knee injury are also listed as touch and go at the time of writing. However, Manchester City loanee Issa Kabore is ineligible for this match, while Matt Anderson with a hamstring injury, Reece Burke with a thigh injury, Coley Woodrow with a calf injury, and Dan Potts with an ankle injury are also out for the Hatters, who should not deviate too much from the side that gave Arsenal a terrific run for their money. As for the citizens, Guardiola will welcome both Rodri and Jack Grealish back from suspension with open arms for the trip to Luton. The former's presence was sorely missed against Villa, but long-term hamstring victim Kevin De Bruyne will miss out again. There's also a question mark surrounding the fitness of Jeremy Doku, who sat out the loss to the Lions with the knock he sustained against Tottenham last weekend, but the Belgian winger isn't believed to be nursing anything serious. Rodri's return to the 11 ought to see Rico Lewis drop back down to the bench, and Guardiola may also give consideration to a defensive recall for Nathan Ake as he desperately searches for solutions to his side's dip in form. So the predicted teams then, starting with Luton, I've gone with Kaminski in goal, Bell, Oso and Mengi as a back three, with Ogbeni, Barkley, Mpanzu and Doughty in midfield, Townsend, Adebayo and Morris as the front three. And the predicted team for Manchester City is Ederson in goal, Walker, Diaz and Ake as a back three, with Stones and Rodri in midfield, Silva, Alvarez, Foden and Grealish behind Haaland in attack. While Luton command immense respect after putting 3 past Arsenal, they had Raya's error-strewn display to thank for 2 of those strikes, and a wounded Manchester City are often an impossible beast to tame. A well-rested Rodri normally spells success for Guardiola's men, and in spite of the Hatters' commendable efforts at Kenilworth Road so far this season, they should put up little resistance on Sunday. So I predict it will finish Luton 0, Manchester City 2. So that is it for this video then. Everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Dugout Daily, the football channel. Hit the Apex the F1 channel. And at MCFC Hibs on Twitter. Everybody, thank you all so much for watching. And we'll speak to you all soon. Take care and goodbye for now. Cheers.